Hello, welcome to another episode of Enshrouded. Episode, I think we're at 67. Anyway, we are building tonight because it's Sunday and we're just taking it easy. And we got a couple buildings. We got to start to reassign beds. So hopefully I can do that. We're going to build the tower. Now, with the tower, I was thinking we build it with the well blocks or the what was it called, the here it is, the hollowed hull block. I'm not sure which one I want to do, but and of course the hollow hull block is takes the tar, which I need. Granite block takes granite, which is going to be hard to harvest. What's this? Well block takes shroud liquid, which I have, and sandstone. So we might go out and get some shroud liquid at most, but I know a couple places that have like amazing amounts of shroud liquid. So strap it in. This is going to be a building episode. Let me see. Well, let's do this. Let's take a few of these. We'll build 4,000 of those. And then we have the hollowed blocks. Let's build, I don't know, 4,000 of those. All right. Now, we're going to need more tar, because obviously. And that'll give me, I think, 100. 20 times 10, maybe 200, which means we need to plant some trees. And I know I got some trees. Yeah, here's 13, and there's 100. So I know I can't fit all the trees. So we're going to do some farming as well, because, yeah, we're going to need to do it. And we'll just... I'm preparing to go out adventuring right away, because... I know for a fact I am not going to be able to there we go. That running technique, I forget who gave it to me, but it's brilliant. It's absolutely phenomenal. I like it. It comes close. Trees are a little bit easier. There we go. 13 trees. Let's see what else we can plant real quick. And I've been learning a lot from you, from the comments. So thanks again for joining those comments. And that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go over here. Let's see what else I can plant. I really want those shroud adhesives, but I have a feeling I'm going to need the chamomile. So let's do the chamomile. I have just this feeling that it's gotta happen. Now, I don't know. Now, I guess the trees are going to be too big. And there we go. I love that run technique. Thanks so much. I really love that. And of course, my button is... Oh, okay. So it's probably at the tree thing. Enough free space. Look how close they are. Come on now. Maybe it's the tree itself. Maybe. And this is just like fastest clicking I can do, which is pretty funny, actually. That'll do. That was not a straight line, though. Welcome to the not straight lines. And I really need to figure it out. There we go. That was another weavy line. All right, well, that took a lot less time than it normally takes to plan all those. So I'm very happy with that, actually. That's a great technique. I never would have thought to do that. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, for the person who did give me that technique. am I betting that I'm betting that that's a Minecraft thing. A Minecraft skill, yeah. But let's see what we got. Let's see. This should be fun. And I'm going off. That was horrible. That was just horrible. Now, that was, look at that line. That's not even a line. Not even a line. Ugh, it's horrible. All right, well. I need the indigo, so... Oh, wait, it might be the trees. Oh, cool. That is awesome. That is a great big farming bed. I am really impressed that that's working out well for me. So, yay me. Yes. And thanks for that farming technique, because that usually would have taken a lot longer. What do we got? Wolfsbane. I know I need Wolfsbane, but I don't think I have enough room for Wolfsbane. Let's see. Since we're planting, we might as well plant everything, every spare space we can. And let's see. All right. So usually they can go pretty close to things. Nope. And maybe this row. Maybe? Nope. Nope. I was hoping. There's a lot of these too. There's like 80 of them. Nope. Let's see if I can put them here. These trees are probably not going to let me put anything in here. All right, that's fine. I didn't realize I can put them there. That's all right. All right, I'll take it. I'll try to plant them as much as I can. Will they actually plant in between these things? Nope. 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 Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Oh, see? I'm just not clicking fast enough. There are a couple spots that I'm like, I should be able to do. Nope. That is cool. That's just a great technique. I love it. All right. So we got a little bit of that Wolfsbane out there. There we go. We'll throw these in there, and I think that's about the max density that I can provide for that area. So while we're doing other stuff, let's go to, I have the blocks with me. So what I'll do is, there we go. Throw those in there, and we'll throw that in there. We won't go into build mode just yet. So, because we want to, what in the heck am I doing? I was trying to double jump over, but that's fine. Whatever. All right. And then I got to put a proper path. This is just block. I don't like the block. There we go. All right. So I'm thinking this is like a tower. So what tower is it going to be? Is it going to be a well-blocked tower? Let's see. I need the walls. There we go. The walls. Let's see if the walls work. All right, so that looks okay. Let's see what the... So, with that as the tower, oh no, both look pretty good. Maybe we do the well? Maybe? do like the blackness of the hollow hall. This looks like it would be more murky. All right, so let's see about doing these. And this is a tower, so probably not going to have a window until the second floor, right? Wow. I am using Snap. All right. Why is it snapping all the way down there? All right, there we go. And then, do I make a stairwell up to here, maybe? Or no, let's not. All right, let's see what this looks like. All right, so you come up here, and then maybe you would come up to this point. Let's see. I need a floor. Oh, maybe we make a tour. Ah, wrong button. There we go. Hitting the alt without looking, basically, is what happened. All right. And then we make the stairs from there. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, onto the landing. And then we can do the ceiling from that. Let's see if that works. Let's see. Yeah, that's a big ceiling. That's not bad. Okay. All right. Now if we go around, all right. Probably gonna need some 2, yeah, or 2 meters. That's why I call them tours, because they're 2 meters. All right, so that works. And then we come down here. Nice. I'm gonna have to put a lot of lights up in here too. Now we should start with the windows, right? Maybe put one there and put one there. Maybe at the 4 corners. Another one there. I can't build out from here because the border is right there, so I lose that that aspect of this tower build. So if I wanted to do an outside staircase, it can't go on the other side. Ooh, an outside staircase might actually be kind of cool. That would actually kind of be cool. I'm like designing as I'm playing. That's what it is. Let's see if I can move it out. There we go. So we come up here, and yeah, that might work. All right. Let's see. But wait, hold on. That won't work because then I cover that area. I don't want it to cover that area. Let's see. That area below is a walkway, and I want to keep it open, right? Maybe if I go the other way, then it won't look as cool, for sure. We'll do 2 of these, which brings us to one of these and one of those. Okay. So you come up this, whatever room this will be, maybe a laboratory. Let's see. We have 2 in the center. Maybe I want to mimic the structure like that. And then there's, well, I might not be able to actually. If I do one there. There's 2 in the center there, and we could split them out here. I think that's a decent way of doing it. Let's do that. But here's where we might want the stairs. Let's do the stairs here. We want grand stairs, right? We want the grand stairs. And there we go. Grand stairs onto a platform, maybe. There we go. And then maybe another platform into the next area, right? Building is really easy in this game. I really do enjoy it. Oh, no, that's too big. I'm going to need the 2 block. Otherwise, we'll never make it up the stairs. And I'm going to have to figure out a light source for this one, too. I might need to go get some plasma. I need the plasma presser, but that's not going to be until Halloween. There we go. Nope. Yeah, this build's actually going faster than I had anticipated. And I don't know how high I can go, so that's going to be interesting as well. Let's see what that looks like from outside. Let's box this in, maybe. Down here. Yeah, I could put one window there. And then maybe that. Bring it up and over. There we go. That works, actually. Let's see. I'm going to need some lamps here shortly. I might just make the just normal lanterns. That's not bad. It'll have railing on it. That's all right. I think that looks good. All right. At a certain point, I think I'm going to have to narrow it at the top, so it kind of looks like a narrowing tower. Now, there we go. And this will just have some railings on it, so it looks good. And it's a good jumping off point at this point, too. Nice. Not that I need to go. I can make... Where can I make it to? I can probably make it all the way over here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, easily. With my stamina and... Yeah, that'd be good. All right, so I need more... All right, so this is going to be the interior, which means we need that there. You know what? It might look good to do that. And there I put 2 centers. Nah, it's not going to look good. Let's let's think about this. Definitely come off that. Interesting. Is it on where it should be? Okay. I could probably put a window there, and then 2 here, just like that. I'm wondering. It takes 32 for that. I wonder if it takes 64 for that one. Yeah, so it doesn't give you a build increase or decrease. So that's okay. All right, so for here, we'll probably want more windows. It's not going to be a dark tower, but it's definitely going to be a tower. Let's do a 4-window bind. Yeah, that looked good. And it is in the center, so I'm going to have to go and jump over to the other area and figure out what this looks like from the other side. Let's see this. Yeah, this will look good. Not sure what room this will be, but it's gonna be a cool looking room. Where's the stairs though? I could do the stairs here, right? Outside stairs maybe again. Do that. And bring it up to a ceiling. Are you? There you go. Oh, there. Is it overhang too much though? Actually, this could be a cool patio area. Let's do that. Let me think about that. I might redo that, but that looks pretty cool. And then that would be your way in. That would be your door to here. Maybe. I'm thinking about this. Thinking about it as I'm building it. Okay, I'm up high. I have no idea how I'm going to cap this, but we'll figure it out. These buildings are going to be epic, though. And I might have to... I think I'm going to leave them open, meaning I'm not going to put a door. There we go. I'm going to leave it open. Oh, so I need something there. Oh. I got to finish this level before I move on. There we go. It's an alcove. You can get to the window. Okay. There we go. That works. I could put like a chandelier there, like a hanging light. That would actually be cool. And it's offset, so I can't put a door there. I guess I could. Here, let me try something. I mean, I could do something like that. Go back up and do a tour. And that gives me a door anyway. Cool. Which means no door here. Well, I guess I could put a door there. But is it offset? Just by a little bit. Ah, that sucks so much. Is it offset because I offset it? Yeah, I think so. Let's remove something. Let's do this. There we go. Now it's not offset. I can put a door here if I wanted to. That works. I'll put a door there. This is all getting railing, of course. There's a door there. There's no way a door is going on here, though. So I'm gonna have to think about that. Definitely gonna have to think about that. Of course, it's raining because it always rains. Wherever I am, it rains. I mean, I guess I could kind of do something like that and put the door there. Let's see what it looks like. It's all about the aesthetics. Yeah, I guess so. That works. But does it work? Nope. Let's remove that for now. Do that, and then bring that door back to there. There we go. Now it aligns. Now that is one heck of a fall. And that's a patio. Maybe I start making this in a little bit. I don't know. Let's see. Bring this out here. Nah, I don't like that. Automatically. Don't like it. We can bring it. There we go. We'll do 4. We'll make this a bedroom of sorts. Maybe for the alchemist? Maybe. How many of these do I want? Now, I'll remove that one. That there. And I'm out. I'm out already. I say that, but this thing is freaking huge. I've already got, what, 4 floors? And I'm going to figure out something to put under those platforms. And this is all suspended. I love it. Let me see if I can get to a place where you can see the side of it. Yeah, I could go down there. Why not? Look at this. That is going to be epic. That's a basement, by the way, underneath. Nice. I believe I made that. I made it, though. All right, so I think I have to wait for tar. However, we should look for other things to do. Wow, that grow rate is amazing. I am already ready to harvest. Wow. That's awesome. I'll do the harvesting. I gotta watch the... Yeah, I got the seedling, the wolfsbane seedling. Because wolfbane takes a little bit of time. I'm trying to be as far away from the wolfsbane as possible. But harvest the chamomile. Looks like the wolfsbane should be better off, but there's some that are actually ready to be harvested, so I'm kind of curious why all of them are at different growth rates. Like all of this wolfsbane is ready. But there's a row here, and I planted that row early. So, weird. And those trees need to grow a little bit more. Let's see, backpack. I'll just wait for the wolfsbane to, before I, do anything. There we go. It'll take a little bit longer to grow, but oh well. Let me throw some shroud adhesive. God, I'm so mad at myself for not realizing. Now we'll let it cook a little bit longer. All right, let's put some of this chamomile away. It's interesting that I am instantly not wet anymore. I'll take it. All right. What else do I have in my backpack? Oh, okay. I have this. These blocks. All right. I got a lot of well blocks now, but I'm making tar. And I need the indigo. That's really what I need. Where's the indigo? Indigo. That's wolfsbane. Oh. Okay. Weird. We'll make some more indigo. That's kind of odd. I'm trying to think where the indigo plant is. I think Indigo is maybe over this way. Maybe. I'm kind of curious. Ooh, there's a skill point right there. You know what? What do I look like? All right, let's put the hammer away. Maybe I go get that skill point real quick. Hammer goes over here. Oh, let's see. I actually need you. I need you. Nope, not that one. All right, I can. I think I need 2 of these, maybe. I have 9. I'll make 3. I'll make 3. And then I think I need some, or I need 5 potions. 5. Nope. Alchemist. 5 of these potions. It's really all I need right now. That one. All right, so that I should have 20. Yep. And man, I do need more of this. However, I do have Call Luna. This would be really nice to make if it didn't take so much alchemical base. Everything takes alchemical base that's worth a salt. Even the bigger one will take Gentian, Shroud Vapor, Moss. Let's see. 5 of these, maybe? No, I'm not going to make. Even if you know how it's done. Because, honestly, this is ridiculous. With the amount of stuff I'm carrying, anyway. All right. Let's put this away. It looks like something is drawn out. I do have the Shroud Survival Flasks, which gives me 2 minutes, but these give you 4 minutes. So it's a exceptional leap in technology. So, and I'm getting the. All right. So where was I going? Oh, I was going over here to get this route that I never went and got. So let's see. I see a lot of entrances. Let's go over here and see if I can find any more entrances to the Shroud. That should be fun. Maybe I'll find some more Shroud liquid. And I have no idea what I'm about to do. Let's go this way. Right? There's a town there. Behind me is Deadly Shroud. There's a cave passage into the Shroud. But I want to go south. All right, let's go south. Stop wasting time. There's some lapis if I ever need it. What is that? Oh, that's this structure over here. I don't think I need to go into that structure, do I? No, I think I went in there and there's not anything in it. But there are some scorpions, so if I ever need poison, sure. Sure. Oh, there's the well. I could jump to it, but I don't know what's in it. That's the problem. I can definitely jump to it. However, how do I get out of that shroud? I've never found a passage. It's from there to there, maybe? And it's a sun temple. That's a regen area. There's a gem forge. Gotta be a way around there, right? Let's follow this road, because there is a road. Let's see what the road takes me. Oh, there it is. That's the entranceway. And yeah, I definitely have that. More iron. Iron and sulfur, it looks like. Good to know. I can get probably a good 150 iron out of this. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's get out of the shroud and actually take one of my extra shroud potions. That'll bring me up to 26, I want to say. Which is respectable for me right now. I really want to upgrade my flame, but the only way I can do that is by defeating the Cyclops I cannot get to yet. And not for lack of trying. Just can't fly, right? So I'm going to have to really learn how to fly through updrafts. And I should get... There we go. Just critter wins. I was hoping for Carpes. Oh, that's an odd one. I was hoping for more. All right. But they're critter glands, so it really doesn't matter too much. All right. So we come out here. Look up at the sky. Make sure that nothing's going to attack me. And we want to try for that. So we definitely want to go down. Take our time. I can see stuff, so that's good. I don't want to get ambushed, so I'm kind of looking up at the same time. All right. And it looks like I want to go to my left. I hear stuff up in the air, so I'm going to keep looking up in the air. I think vultures are my main concern in this area. Let's continue. Oh, there it is. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Looks pretty guarded. Where are the guards? Oh, there's one. Did I miss it? All right. Well. Crap. Oh, that was bad. Let's go up here. Golly, these guys are so tough. And two of them in a row. Ah, tried to double jump. Wow. If there's more than this down here, I'll let him come at me a little bit more, because I'd hate to lose the effort that I just did. All right, so we get up here, and it looks like the ladder's over here. Let's see what happens. Nope. So it's got to be a different entrance point, I suppose. But where? I gotta think here. Deadly Shroud. This is a difficult one. All right, so definitely not in that area. And it doesn't look like... It might be a side entrance. Yeah, it might be down there. Okay. Let's grab some more time and we'll go down. Just to make sure we're max time. All right. There's a frickin' bird. I'll grab this guy while I can. And he's an arrow guy. He's not very good at what he does. So, all right. So this is definitely a way in. Let's see. Oh, it's a mysterious flask. I don't want one of those. All right. Man, this was gonna just be one of those types of areas that... Is it over here? Really? Take it. Because I want his stuff. Somebody's trying to attack me. All these archers. Wow, I didn't expect this many archers. Did he get through? Yeah, he ran through. I'm gonna have to go get more time. Oh my god. I don't even want him at this point. I was hoping for a better way to get to it, but now I'm gonna go get more time because chasing those guys, that's the problem. Yes, I come up here to get up here. So I'm back up to the top where I can actually get more time, maybe? I'll loot it. They're bronze bars. Holy crap. This one's like a maze. I think I've been down a well like this before, and it is not easy. Is that a fire over there? Where am I? Something? We'll read it. Okay. Beneath the ground is cure-all for what... Yeah, that's what killed the entire planet. Okay. That is nothing I need. Oh, there's a chest. An experience scroll I can't use. Alright, so we go back over this way. So we can go back up to get more time. Alright. So, I gotta find the way down. I was close. I could taste it. I was close. Let's see. It's definitely through here. Alright, this is a way up. This got to be the way down somewhere. Use a flare arrow. Somebody's bedroom. Awesome. Go up here. This way, maybe? Wow, that's nowhere. Alright, so this is just outside again. Do I have to dig? Is that what they want me to do? This is not an easy one, that's for sure. It's dark as heck, too. Alright, so they got the ladder. Maybe. I mean, it's sealed. Whatever it is. Oh, crap. Didn't want to do that, but here I am. Now I'm stuck. Where am I going? All right, we're committing. Not great. All right, so all right, so we go down further because that's the right thing to do. Maybe. Gotta go down for sure. So hard to see. So hard to see. Ah, crap. That sucked. Wow. Not liking encountering that thing. And I don't like the explosive guys. I'm thinking it's this way. Maybe. Man, I am on a timer. All right, so this seems very bad. Holy crap, this thing is not cool. That one goes up. I don't think I want up. I definitely want down, right? Definitely want to go down. All right. It is parkour from hell. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. I couldn't get out. Son of a gun. Alright, what did I lose? I probably didn't lose all that much. Yeah, this one's not gonna happen tonight. I gotta figure that one out. Oh, crap. That was not cool. What am I doing? Bandage. That's what I want to do. And of course, eat. There we go. And get a little bit more time. Ah, crap. Really? Holy crap. That thing is not cool. Alright, so let's figure this thing out later. Alright, let's head back. That was not cool. I lost some things, but it's not even worth going back for. I gotta figure that thing out. That's one of those parkour from hells. Is this the path up? Maybe? I gotta mark this anyway, just to have it marked. So I know there's a way out. I thought it would be a pretty easy well, but that is not an easy well at all. And we'll do this. Create marker. Now that I'm in there, wow, look how far I was away from the elixir well when I died. I didn't even get there yet. Oh, right here is where I guess. Man, I guess I was close, but. Alright, well, I'm in the shroud, so I'm losing time. I could bring up some iron home. I might as well. I cleared this tunnel out, so. Man, that sucked. I am not ready for Deadly Shroud yet. I think it's just one of those things that I haven't been able to master. Holy crap. I forget how long this tunnel is. And there's sulfur and iron here, so it's actually not a bad deal. You know what? I'm not going back empty-handed. I'm gonna grab some iron and maybe some sandstone and get some iron for whatever I choose to build. Maybe I'll make some steel because I need some steel arrows. There we go. I don't think I need sulfur. Sulfur is one of those really easy to get stuff. So I really don't need to get it. That was a pathetic showing, though. That was so pathetic. Hey, I am. Yeah, you saw that lunacy, I'm sure, of me not being able to actually make jumps that you should be able to at this level of the game. Man, this is really slow. Oh, that's right, because I'm not rested anymore, because I died. I'll just grab this real quick. I need sandstone anyway. I thought I had more stamina than that, but now I see why I don't have more stamina than that. When you die, you need to go get rested. But at least I found a way into the shroud. And that route is freaking so difficult. Did I get some sulfur while I'm here? I mean, there's a ton of it. Alright. And I'm not really prepared for, now that I'm not rested, my stamina sucks. Not great. Look at that slow recovery time. Ah. So slow. So slow. So I saw a developer short. I don't know when they're going to implement it, but it seems like they're going to do a couple different things with mages and the battle mage tree. So they're going to do a couple changes on the battle mage tree. And I think they're going to do, they're going to reorder this as well, which makes sense. I don't know if that's going to be the November 10th update. They said update 3, so I'm guessing this going to just be a massive update. Wow. I wonder if I really need this much silver, but you know what? Better to have and not need than need and not have. There is a lot of it here. And like I said, I need sandstone, so sandstone is always a good thing to have since we're building. And I'm waiting for tar, by the way. I'm waiting for tar to be made so I can get my, get my, hallowed hall blocks built out. Because tar is just, I'm probably going to just get another thing of, what do we call that thing that makes the tar? I forget what we call it. It's not a furnace. Kiln, maybe? And, yeah, I'll just make another one of those. But where I'm lacking on the tar as well is the wood logs, so that's why I'm growing them now. Wow, this thing is pretty far back. I'll take it. Let's see. Let's see if I can get some iron. No. I'm pretty close to, See, this is why I can't do nice things tonight, is because my jumping is just horrible. Alright. Let's see. I didn't drop that much because I wasn't carrying too much, which is good. Probably all shroud materials from all the things I was killing. The talons and such. The coin. Let's take a look. Yeah, the water is going to be interesting. Definitely interesting. I have high hopes for water. For sure. And, yeah, I got rid of most of my... I got my experience scroll that I can't use. Alright, so I didn't drop anything but shroud material. Not a big deal. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with losing all that. But I need... Oh, stone and tar. So that's easy. And there's another 150 tar. So let's start doing the... Having creeks through your home valleys and stuff and building bridges over them, that'd be really cool, I think. If you can do that, if they're going to allow you to do that. We'll do that for now. All right. Now, one thing I just thought of is... Let me put away some of these things for now. I don't think I'll be able to, but that's fine. All right, put these down here because I don't want to get rid of them. Everything else can go into something. Usually I just expend the experience scroll, but since I'm not going to go up a level, why expend it, you know? Gem of Corruption. Ah, what is it? Level 27? Oh, cool. And maybe sand in here? Yeah. Let's see. Nothing else. I think I need to find some empty spaces. Here we go. I got a ton of salt the other day. I was like, wow, I didn't realize this this salt mine had so much salt. But yeah, it had a ton of salt. Crazy amounts of salt. Here we go. What else can I put in here? I put the gems somewhere else. I'm probably maybe I make a chicken pen. Go get some chickens and hopefully get eggs from them. I don't know. Other than that, you have to actually go get eggs and kill chickens. Go to their nests. It's annoying. Really annoying. I'm looking for open spots, and there it is. There's an open spot. We'll put that in there. I'm probably never going to use a shroud damage gem, but you never say never, right? I'll put that there. Put that there. I should actually use these. What are they? Poison iron? I'm at steel. But they'll be throwaway arrows for me. Okay. Alright. So, the tower's getting built, for sure. Let's see. Let's go back. My hammer. And I need cool railing for the tower. Let's see what kind of railing the undead guy can give me, if any. Let's see. The gay tool's kind of cool. An ectoplasm gem. I need the ectoplasm presser. I only have a few fragments, but that's my Halloween episode for sure. What's this? Cyclops showcase. Yeah. That's not going to happen anytime soon. It's for the Cyclops you killed down in the Hollows, I'm sure. Let's go find the carpenter. I am up to an hour and 36 minutes rested, so that's nice. All right. Let's see. Where am I going? Oh, carpenter. She's over here somewhere. She's the easier one to find, honestly. See if she's home. She's got a long house. She's probably out checking the other houses. That's probably it. There it is. Cool. All right. So we need some type of railing for the tower. Like a really cool railing for the tower would be good. Let's see. Here we go. Down here. Fences. Decorative. I think fences is where I have to be. Is there any metal fences? No, I'm not doing the graveyard fences. Maybe it's the blacksmith that does the metal fences. Let's do that. There he is. Found him quickly. That's awesome. Let's see. Fences would be probably below this armor stuff. So much armor. And soon, so many weapons. Here we go. Crypt fence and iron fence. Iron bars? I don't have any iron bars, really? What's this one? Steel. I don't know. The iron fence looks better, I think. What's this? Tall crypt fence. That's a steel handrail. They really want me to do this. Let's see. I need at least 8 of these. Let's make 10 just to be a save. We'll make 20 of those. Just to see what I need to do here. And I think this will be really nice up here. All right. So we go in here. Go up to the first floor. Go up to the second floor. I'm gonna need some lighting too. There we go. Now the first fences go here. So in this game, you need to position differently. Actually, I will do this. There we go. All right. Definitely too far. And I can snap, right? Yep. There we go. I probably need the railing too. I didn't think about the railing. Now that'll go into the wall, I think. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. That's the stairs, so I don't want to block the stairs off. That would be bad, I would say. There we go. That looks good. There we go. These are going to be expensive. That was an expensive row. I think I have more steel I can make, but that's all right. You would hope that, yeah, I'm gonna need the railing because the railing is gonna go. Hopefully, it'll reach, right? I mean, technically, the railing would go, I guess, here, huh? And then down to here. I think they're in line. Maybe. Yeah, looks like they're in line. Yeah. Okay. This one is not, though. So we need to pick it up. We need to pick up these two as well. I like how it looks like you break them. They're like breaking it. We're just going to make it look like you're breaking it. And that should be in line. Right? I'm thinking, yeah, maybe. All right, that looks cool. All right, so I'll need, man, this is going to be expensive on steel. So let me go make some more steel. There we go. I need blacksmith. And we should make more steel anyway. I think I got coal the last time I was playing, so I should be able to craft it fairly easily. So, am I lacking coal? Yeah, I guess I am lacking coal. Wow. That's gonna suck. All right. So now I need to go get more coal. I thought I just got some. All right, let's see. This is the steel handrail. Might as well make 20 of these. And hopefully I built it so these will actually look halfway decent. I do like the metal railing. I don't like it steel, though. Steel is expensive to make. Definitely going to need lights in here soon. All right. So we trade out these for those. And how do I do this? Oh, there it is. Not the best look. And I'm going to need... Let's see. Need more of these. Not a great look. Not a bad look. I'll take it. Let's see if I can match it up here. That. Snap it. Snap it. Oh my god. Can we just go down from here, maybe? It's so hard to do this from an angle. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Is that not... Let's see. Nope, that's too close to the other one. Why are you not snapping to the appropriate area? All right, maybe I did this wrong. I'm still learning the building techniques, but these railings are just so bad. Let's see. Q and left. For fine tuning. Yeah, it's not fine tuning. It's definitely not going to the snap point. You would think it would go to the snap point, but it's not. Is that it? That's as close as I'm going to get it seems. Awesome. That one's all the way down there. There we go. That'll work. Let's see if I can... Oh, look at that. First time. I forgot. This is what I want to do. All right. Let's grab this real quick. Pick it up. There we go. And then climb the tower again. This is going to be interesting to build this way, but that's all right. Like I said, this is the alchemist's area. That looks pretty good. I like that. That's not bad. I only have 2 of these, huh? And that right there. And this is always safety. Safety first for these builds, right? Not that I'll die from falling, however. I don't want to be in the shroud from falling. There is deadly shroud over there. I haven't encountered it so much. Could just do that. Yeah, maybe. Don't want to put these on the bottom. On the grassy part. Oh, are you kidding me? I wasn't even taking into account. So I need 1 more of those. Man, this is going to be expensive. But it looks good. And that's what really matters. Finish that. Oh, I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 of each there. Maybe another 6. Okay. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. I don't know why I'm not just flying over there. There we go. Just to get to the blacksmith faster. That second gust of wind is actually pretty cool. It's useful.
Hello.
All right, so we need more of these. There we go. And I'm running out of steel bars already. What do I need? Coal? Yeah, need coal. Let's finish up here and then go get some more coal so I can go get more steel or cook more iron into steel. Actually, I'm gonna have to make a lot of this iron stuff. I just realized what I wanted to do in there. I want to surround the stairwell as well with the iron or the steel stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was right on that count. That works. It'll get the job done. And this might be, yeah. Does it go through? No, cool. All right, well, that worked. I always do that. I don't know why. I mean, I could put this here, make it look nice. Don't know why I would do that, but why not? Yeah, I went over here. Cool. Nice little balcony. I like it. All right, now we got to go get coal because I need more steel. Oh, I forgot. There we go. And this is why I hate holes. I just hate them. And hopefully he can get out. Then I can fill that back in. I can also, yep. God, freaking hate holes. All right, let's put the fences away. What else do I have there? And I'll just throw that in there for now. And the blocks definitely go in there. That'll do. That'll go in there. All right. Now I'm rested. I can go up and get some coal. I'm trying to think of where I got the best coal mine. I think I marked it up here. Let's see. Where did I mark it? There's coal there. Where is that? A jump from them. Oh, that's up there. There's got to be more coal up here. Maybe? Got a root over there, too. That one I could probably take. Let's see. Maybe over near this mine? Maybe? This is a tunnel through. Man, I should really mark the coal better. Is that in the shroud? Yeah, it's probably in the shroud. Oh, silver. That's probably silver. Yeah, because, yeah, I remember that. All right, let's jump here, and then we can go to this mine. That mine is what, though? I'm trying to think. Might be coal, which means I'm going to fight a boss. Let me pet my pet before I go now. And definitely take a round of elixirs. I won't be going into the shroud, but let's see. Oh, there's my cat. I have maximum rest. Now I got the pause protection or the pause touch. Now I will be aiming for that marker. Nope. There we go. And we'll disappear in front of the cat, and he'll think I'm a god. Yeah, I'm still wondering how they're going to implement the water. If I figure they're going to put it in the lower sections as well. But I'm not sure how they're going to do that. Like the lower level sections is where I'm going with that. All right. Coming close. And great. I hate these things. Wow, I killed it. All right, so that's where I need to go. However, there's a lot of fighting that I need to do in there. And I really want to... If I have the advantage here... Nope, I didn't think so. Let's see if I can get this guy. Where is he? Is he there? Yeah, there he is. He's like, there's arrows getting shot. He's a pain in the butt. So he's always something I don't want to worry about. There we go. Wow. It's trying to get to me. All right. That was easy. Killing 2 people. Let's see if there's anybody else down there I can kill while I'm up here perched like an eagle, like a sniper. That's pretty much it, huh? I know there's people down there, but they're not going to come out. Oh, they are going to come out. Let's see if he stands there. All right. He's probably going to walk back because he can't really do anything. Where is he? Is he there? Nope. I'm just wasting ammo at that point. I don't know where he is. All right, I'll try to aim for that center area. There we go. I love doing the angles of attacks. That flaming arrow just sucks. I hate it. Hate it so much. I like how you can distract them. All right. Nice. That was one of those flame guys. I hate him so much, too. He's going to be underneath me for a while. So I can definitely recharge my mana. I don't like how they can hit you through the floor. That kind of sucks. See if I can get that guy in there. Nope. That guy's just not gonna budge, is he? I'll take it. Oh, while I'm up here, I might as well. I know where that is, so I'll probably sharpen my weapons. Is he finally gonna retreat? Finally? Nice. That's the kind of combat I like, especially tonight because, as you saw with the well, I'm kind of, yeah, I'm not really good at doing this right now. For tonight, anyway. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm sick. Maybe. And this guy should be coming up here. And then I'll switch to the bow. Not that bow, though. There we go. At least he paused. He knew he was going to die. He was like, I'll pause for now. And I think this is all coal. So, I will take part. There we go. All this for steel. So I got to remember this area because there's a lot of coal here. And I need a lot of coal for steel, so. Unfortunately, every once in a while, I'll have to do a flare arrow to keep it illuminated. And that's fine, I suppose. There is a big boss I probably will kill again because there's more coal near the boss, if I remember right. I don't want to be ambushed by this boss because he has one of those whip devices. Let's not get trapped down here, but be a little greedy. Worst case scenario, I can teleport back to the tower. And as you can see, you're getting a lot of coal for minimal work, which is good. Let's see if I can go down further. See how far this goes down. I think it's that's far. That's crazy. All right. I'll come back to this one. This is rubble. But does have a chest behind it. I'll take the frost one. Just 'cause. Why not? Alright, so the next tunnel is up here. And I think there's a couple people. But to get the boss is easier if you can get back to this area right here. I fight him from here. And I might as well loot these guys before I forget. Really? I'll take it. Alright. Now the boss is interesting. At least I have a unique way of battling the boss. Well, I don't think unique. I've run away. That's what happens. Oh, there's an orb over here. I hear somebody walking. All right. So now the boss should be running after me. Or at least somebody should. All right, that got him. Let's see if he keeps wandering around. Not what I was looking to do. I mean, it works. Did he just try to go around me? Really? Taking cover and everything. I am not able to hit him. There we go. And I couldn't get a headshot, and I'm above them. Awesome. Let's see. See if he goes back up there. Because if I take him out, I can go up and take the boss out. I'm surprised the boss didn't come out. I really want the coal, though, dude. Let's do this. Nice. He fell for it. I did a Bugs Bunny on him. All right. Now the big boss should be somewhere up here. Thought he was in that alcove thing, but you would think having the fireball set off in there would have activated him. But it didn't. There's his bar. I see the guy. He's down on the ice. Nice. Nice. He jumped into the thing. I'll take it. But where's the scavenger tyrant? Where did he go? Usually he's in there. Oh, there he is. And then you run away. Run away, and he can't hit you over here. If you make it. And you can hit him when he comes right into that area. If he comes into the area. I mean, I hit him in the head. Is he coming? He's like, no, I know that. I know that area. You're not doing that. I mean, I guess I'll go up and tease him again. Is he stuck or something? We'll hit him again. All right. Come out. Yeah. Come on. There we go. And there you are. I have to watch his whip. And he's going to get all his health back. The hell? Yep, he got all his health back. You son of a gun. I'll do this all day from here. If he's gonna allow me to do it. There we go. Is he trying to block it? I don't know. But I'll... Ah, crap. There we go. I can keep him here. He's smarter. Ah, look at that. He got all his health back. This is going to be a pain in the butt. You should give me kudos for having you follow me. Nice. Let's see if he stays back there. That'll be... Is he trying to... Ah, crap. That was bad. I got taken out of my advantage. I'll hit him from here. Let's see if I can continue to hit him. All right. That's a good strategy. So many explosive arrows. Ugh. Why didn't he move? He was actually moving pretty good. And then he decided not to, I guess? I don't know. It worked out to my advantage, so I'm okay. Let's see what I got on that. I think I got the exceptional ring of health, which is awesome. What is this? That's Wolf's Bane. Don't need to harvest that. This is Gentian, though. We'll do that. That's a guy down there. And there should be a... Oh, I think I took out the lion thing. And here's where all the coal is. Ah, crap. I forgot about these guys. Not what I was going to do with these. Alright. They should take fall damage. They really should. There we go. And there's coal in these walls. And let's... The area with the flare arrow. And definitely... take these guys out. That guy falls through the floor, so it's a weird one. I think I can hit this guy. Think. Yeah, but all through here is more coal. So let's start looking for it and get it. Just make sure all the bats are dead, because they're annoying. Ah, here he is. Got him. I don't think there's anything that I need to worry about in here, if I remember right. There might be. There might be something, but... And, did you see my thumb movement there? I'm using a thumb ball track mouse, by the way. It is not a gaming mouse. It's a ergo mouse. Trackball, basically. All right. That should do that. And I think there's something in here for me. Or wax. I destroyed the last one, but I'm going to keep this one. Because coin was more important to me than the axe itself. All right. Now we can get some more coal. Let's see how much I can get. You would think this would be a mine worth of coal. But it really isn't. It's nowhere near as much as the vein I just came from. There we go. Little vein. Not much, though. Looks like it would go down further, but... not by much. Let's see how much I can get out of there. There we go. It would be cool if you could pick up the lanterns as well, but you can't. All right. I'll take that as a vein exhausted. And I think there's another vein up here. All this for coal. And I'm glad you can't destroy the planks you're on, because that would suck. Or at least I haven't destroyed them yet. Oh, crap. I am just all over the place today. There we go. Let's see if we can get this vein. Get as much coal as I can, because I'm going to need a lot of steel for the building that I want to do. There we go. Jump up in there. See how much more coal I can get. There is a ton of coal here. Nice. Maybe the one area actually will go down into this area. That would be funny as heck. That would be like one of the most hilarious things, that you get so far down on the other area that you come out the bottom here. There we go. I mean, this is pretty much exhausting this area. Go in here, see if there's any more back in this area. The terrain is interesting. I really want to know how they coded this. Does anybody know what they coded it in? Is this Unreal Engine, or is it their own device? Their own creation? I don't think this is Unreal Engine. I think this is something else, but I couldn't be sure. I couldn't tell you for sure. I think this is just rubble. Or is this coal? Let's check it out. Oh, this is coal too. All right, we'll take it. I thought this was rubble, but I was like, you know what? Might as well test it out. Wow, that's a lot of coal. Go in, We'll go in deep. All right, let's do this. So I'll be creating steel in the 2 furnaces now that I have a decent amount of coal. Holy crap, there's a lot of coal. One thing you should never do when there's a coal mine is this right here. Never do this. Because bad things will happen. For a long time, as a matter of fact. There's a couple coal mines in Pennsylvania that are still burning today that got ignited. They can never put them out because of the amount of coal, right? And the towns above on the surface had to move because the coal's burning underneath, all underneath the town they had built. The whole coal vein is going. It was wicked. It looks like there's coal there, but maybe not. Maybe. Take it. If you didn't know, I did spend a lot of time in Pennsylvania, and I know a lot of Pennsylvanian lore. There we go. It looks like I'm on the back side of the ore area. I'm getting granite. If I'm getting granite, I don't mind. Like I said, I need granite for a lot of different things. I'm almost out of axe. However, I know there's a place where I can repair my equipment, so... Which would make sense in a mining town. There we go. Look at that. I probably have like a literal ton of coal that I'm mining. I could not imagine being as fit as this character to carry this amount of coal. That would be absolutely insane. I mean, that's a lot of coal. And it's still not going to be enough. I'm still going to come back here to get more coal. Oop. Wasn't paying attention. All right, so I think I'm on the upper level. So I'll just come back up here. As I repair these down here. Luckily, I don't have to encounter anything. See, this is the lower coal well. You can imagine if you dug so deep that you went into that other coal well. That would be pretty cool. All right, let's finish off this coal and then we'll go back. And I just realized that I have something that I want to do to increase my ability here. Let's see, I have that in me. That's definitely going to get re-upped. I can do that for sure. I wonder if I can add this right now. No, not until the other timer is completely out. Okay, not bad. Like I said, this is still in early access, and you can do all this stuff. I'm just so impressed. I can't say it enough. I say that every episode. Every episode. Just so impressed. It is their own engine? Okay. I wonder what they call it, because it's a really good engine. It takes into account terrain, it takes into account all kinds of stuff. And if they make the terrain engine persistent in later, I know they can do it on your property, but if you can make it persistent across the world, that would be very cool. So much coal. You notice I'm doing this, and I'm like, I just don't want to come back here tonight or try to find coal, because this will be persistent during the game session for sure. I don't even know where I'm going to put this. There's a lot of coal here. So much coal. It's funny that this was a coal mine, and I'm just in the aftermath of the collapse of society, and I'm sitting here mining probably, 3 or 4 times more coal than anybody has, even the mining companies. Wow. The good news is the devs know you need a lot of coal, so they provide it, which I am always for. When devs don't account for the amount of resources that they are programming in that they need, and then they give you like, oh, this is a rare resource. I'm like, no. It can't be a rare resource. If you're telling me I got to use it to build everything, you can't make it a rare resource. That's ridiculous. Wow. But that's not the case here. I've been really impressed with the communication of the devs as well. Once I got into their pipeline of dev communication, that is. I'm not on their Discord yet, so I gotta find that. Or am I? I might be. But I always like to see the behind the scenes of software development, because I do software development. Not games, but software development is pretty much universal. You still have to think through the structure of the program. I'm sitting here mining and not talking, and it's not like I need to pay attention to mine, honestly. Wow. If you haven't found this spot yet, definitely go to this spot, because this is a ton of... There's an absolute ton of coal. Alright, well, where else do we have it? Holy crap. I think I've mined this to its its exhaustion. Oh, right. There's some over here. If it was nighttime, I'd get some gentian night flowers, because I can always use those. All right. I think that's pretty much it. Wow. It found just a little bit more. All right. Cool. This is why I'm not adventuring tonight, because I can't make my frickin' jumps. There we go. Alright. Anything else I need down here? I think there's a guy down here, so let me go kill him real quick. Hi. I did a flare arrow, and it's still sticking out of him. At night, it's actually a decent strategy to illuminate your target. It's pretty... Yeah, don't waste the shot, honestly. Let me see what else is in here. Anything worth taking? Nope. Oh. You can open that. Did I do this before? No, I don't know. That wasn't worth it. That was not worth it. Not even close to being worth it. Metal scraps are always worth it. Let's see what else is in here. I'll take a feather. Always need a feather. That worked. They are lame with these bombs. I hate these gunners. Hate them. I don't think there's anything worth looting over here either. I'll take it. Flammable goo. I can make flammable goo, but... What kind of... Oh. I really do have a lot going on here. Alright, well, we'll head back. I'm pretty much exhausted on the coal. I think this is just rubble. And I can never make that jump. I don't know why I try. I know I can get up there, but... I don't think it would be worth it to get up here. Honestly. Not for the combat. It's not a bad idea, but... Let me check to see if there's anything up in the attic area real quick. I forgot to check. Didn't I loot him up? I mean, thought I did. Obviously not. I'll take it. Oh, there is a chest over here. That is actually one of the much more worth it. Okay. Now that we have building materials or things that we can use for building materials, we'll go back and start building. I need another house too. So I should start another house. The tower's a cool idea. I think it's more of a pet project, honestly. But I do need another house. So let's store all this stuff and then make another house. Or at least the bones of the house. All right, let's see. Gonna need a lot of free space for all of this coal. I got some obsidian too. I didn't realize that. Definitely have... I should take this out, because honestly, I don't need that in here. I should take that out. Because these take up spaces, and these chests are only used for transfers to different gear. So these types of gear in here are not useful. Let me see. Anything that I can put in there? Coal, definitely. There's a boral axe. I can throw that in there. Anything else that is, yeah, that's explosive that you can't use anywhere else. Yeah, I just did that. Okay. Do I have? Let's see. As a matter of fact, I got a Cyclops skull. I don't know where I got it from, but mixed sandstone. I know I can put that somewhere else. Let's do that. What else do I need? All right. Well, hold on. I think I have ammo. Yeah. What else do I have in here that might go in? Oh, grilled fatty meat. I just don't care. It's only grilled. I have a chef. Why would I? Why? Why would I care? All right. Anything else in here that I can put? I don't need 2 bones. I mean, insane. I'm carrying some of this stuff. Let's see. Ooh. Anything else in here? The gentian should go into the cooker. All right. And I have a fireplace I can put somewhere. Where would I have it? Oh, that was wrong. That's what I want to do. All right. Come on. There's got to be some leftovers. Oh, there's one I can put in. There's another one I can put in. This one's got 2 slots. Let's do that. This is food slots. Do I have any food that I can put in here? I got water. Oh, this has some slots open. Put that. Can put that. These are all going somewhere else. Arrows can go somewhere else. Do that one. Everything else can go into other areas that can be useful. Let's see. We got gentian. There we go. And of course, everything else is going into a box that doesn't have a magical transfer because it doesn't need it. Let's see. This can go in there. Sure. But that, and that one, good. I'm probably going to have to make a huge box again. Huge. Humongous. And I can put these in here. Always have extra, so I put them in there. And as a matter of fact, I can bring these over to here. What else can I do? All right. So with that said, let's repair our equipment, because I forget every time. And set up for building. So to set up for building, I make this chest here. And I just throw everything in this chest that I don't use for building in my home valley. There we go. Hopefully I have the room. There we go. Mission accomplished. Now I go over to this one, and I'll grab this. And definitely have that. And I might need that. And definitely want the stone. Put that in here. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Because we're going to use the stone to excavate. And hopefully I won't have to go get sand. But sandstone block looks all right. Limestone block looks even better. I do like the limestone block. We got the fancy stone block. Mixed sandstone block. Actually, not bad. I'm thinking for a bottom layer or a bottom floor, and then maybe mix it with something. I don't know what the mycelium overgrowth block looks like. It's probably something more monstrous, right? That might be what that is. Granite block looks tempting. Absolutely looks tempting, but it's expensive to make. And I'm still looking for the indigo plant. Desert city walls just stand so. City block is what I'll probably do is I'll set up a perimeter wall eventually, and I'll use that. But if I do the what is it? The limestone. If I do limestone, or no, nah, the highly polished stone is not what I was looking for. The fire brick would look good underneath, but I need to make more brick, and I need the clay for my explosive arrows. So let's make some of these. There we go. Looks like I'm going to have to get limestone. And then on top of the limestone, maybe some type of wood, refined wood block maybe, or the conifer wood block. I'm going to have to do conifer, huh? How about refined wood for now? I need wood logs. Planks, which I think I have. Nope. There we go. We'll do all those wood planks, and what I'll do is I'll go to sleep, see if the rain will be done by the morning. See what happens. Comfort level is only 87. We need to up that 80 to 100. We have to be 100%. This is what I want. Okay. Now, if this is the houses on the row, maybe we build a house over here somewhere. They'd be really close to the border if I put them here. Maybe I put it closer to here, maybe. Let's see what that would look like. Bring out the excavation blocks, which I have 10,000 of them. As a matter of fact, let's just do this. Of course. Really? I was hoping it would give me some kind of logs. All right. Cool. And what else can I do? All right, so whoa. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. I need to mark it as a path. Okay. So we definitely want to go forward of that a little bit because we want to make some kind of backyard, right? And we have all this rubble. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? All right, let me think about this. There's a lot of dirt there. You know what? I need the dirt anyway, so we'll harvest it for now. There we go. Just kind of make it. We'll deal with the terrain here in a second, but I did use the rake the other day, and it actually wasn't bad. All right, so let's make this house. All right, so this is going to be the back wall. All right, so that'll be the back wall of it. And how big am I going to make this thing? That's the question. And I might as well pick this up. All right. And I got to pick up this because I need... Oh, there it is. I should put this at the edge of the property. So I always know where the edge of the property is. All right. Then we can get back to figuring out what we want to do here. Not big enough of a house, though. Not yet. Maybe make an area here. I'm not sure. Maybe I have to come out. There we go. Okay. So what I want to do is make an entry hall. Well, not an entry hall, but maybe this will be the living area. And if I bring this over here, and start maybe that. And yeah, I should have blueprints, but I don't. I have snapping on? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it took me a little bit of time during the beginning to figure out that the people that you're with are stupid and they get stuck places. So you can't really count on them to not get stuck. All right, so if I did this, how is that not the same distance? Huh. Weird, right? Okay. All right. I need this thing a little bit bigger. So how am I not the same distance? Which block did not sit perfect? It was this block. That's right. All right. So that means that block was right. You would think I would be really a master at measuring. You know, measure twice, cut once. But I was remiss. As a matter of fact, you know what I could do? It's going to be an odd shaped house, but it might be really good to have that. Happy mistake, I suppose. All right. Man, I'm glad I'm not adventuring tonight. Jeez. All right. Well, I did. I died. I Yay me. All right. So if we do that, maybe even go just a little further. That way, I have the entrance over here. The cat better not be stuck. I'll be pissed. I'll have to pick him up. As a matter of fact, I'll go pick him up. Because he's lost. I didn't know he could wander that far. But I guess he could. And I'll pat him just to make sure he sees the food right behind him. I should check the food just in case. Usually the bowl will show empty, though. Yeah, he has plenty of food. So, he'll eat. But why he did that to me, I have no idea. Alright, so now, with the cat out of the way, I'm going to have to figure out this terrain. Alright, get back in. Okay. So definitely that. Do I need a basement, though? I have a basement and everything. Would it behoove me to have a basement here? As a matter of fact, probably not, actually. I don't need a basement, all of them, right? Do that? Does anybody else do that? Does anybody else put a basement on? I like making basements. Basements are cool, but so I'm thinking this area is going to be the foyer, maybe a living room. Then we go into maybe the seating area, living area, kitchen, maybe. Let me think about that. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's replace this with sandstone and see what happens. Flooring would be nice. This is a big structure for sandstone. I'm just now thinking that I'm going to probably expend all my sandstone blocks just from the frame that I made with the normal stone. But I like the floor to reflect the block that I use, so. Golly, this is gonna really. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's one of those days. And I'm starting the week off really well. Great. We'll put that there for now. Go make more sandstone blocks. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You can't. You gotta be kidding me. I need to make stairs for these guys. And he's in the way. Yeah. There we go. Maybe these shorter stairs. He just needs a way out. And then maybe a quick block. There we go. He should be able to get out now. God, dumb people. Dumb AIs. Okay. All right, so I need the sandstones. Is that what I was making? Or this is limestone. It was limestone. Probably gonna need to go get more limestone. That's boring. But that's part of the charm of construction. All right. Let us finish this. Oh, wait. There we go. Definitely have the blocks that you're going to replace with you. Otherwise, people might actually step into your blocks. And that sucks. All right, I just want to make sure that all the terrain is missing from that. There we go. That there. I'm glad structures don't fall over. That would really be a pain. I don't think I would mind it as much, actually. But, all right. So we need a door. Definitely there. Then probably a window. But I really like controlling the window spacing with the 2-meter blocks. There we go. And maybe another window. If I'm going to make this a seating area, we definitely want to make this into, let's see, definitely window. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see what else I can do over here. Maybe that. That lines up a couple windows anyway. And then we can go back. Now that's not going to be a window. Is that going to be a window? No, it's like a little courtyard. I'm not seeing window there. Window here. And then if this is the kitchen, let's make, well, you know, there should be one window in the kitchen, right? Nah, it'd be offset. It'd be weird. Well, it could be over here, actually. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. And then here, maybe we can do a couple windows. Well, hold on. I need a back door, right? Definitely need a back door. Probably there, though. Is that the center, you think? No, I don't think so. That might be the closer to the center. Let's do it there and see. Maybe closer to the center? I don't know. That might be the center. Let's see. Yep, that's it. That's what I wanted. Okay. Now we can go back to the 2 meters. And there we go. This is coming together. And there. All right. So this is going to be different rooms. So we're going to have different ways of doing the windows. And we still have to find where the stairs are going as well. As a matter of fact, you know what? I can do 2 here. Go here. Maybe another 2. And then block it off. Now, where they don't meet, usually I like to put these larger pieces. It looks kind of weird, but it's not bad if you can place them like that, and then they fit right in the corner. So it's not bad. You lose a little bit of area, but you could also, now that I'm thinking about it, you can actually go use these little ones and just stack like that. Wait, that looks better. I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? I know it can go on there, so I'm going to toy with the positioning. There we go. Maybe. It got on there as I was falling, but it won't. Let us, there we go. Remove the snap and then put the snap back on. There we go. If you back up far enough, I think that was, really? Ah, so close. There you go. Yeah, that smaller one looks perfect, right? So you don't have that gap or that big area. All right. So far so good. Now we need something here. Obviously, we're not going to be putting a window there because it's just not a good place to put a window. But we could put a window here. Maybe 2 or 3. And that. We're going to remove that. Remove that. I don't think anybody should. Yeah, they can walk out of it. I'm hoping. No. This one should have this window right here. There we go. I can actually put another window there. That wouldn't look bad. Okay. And then, of course, I have that to deal with. Okay. All right. So let me go store some equipment and get some limestone because I'm going to need a lot more limestone. I think. Well, if I'm going to make the second level, let's think about this first. Find wood blocks. Let's see what it looks like. I might actually need to go get some refined blocks. Which is wood and planks. So I'm actually making the planks. So we should be all right. I'm hoping this mixture looks okay. I'm pretty sure it will. And I'm thinking, honestly, I'll make the stairs right here. I can't because there's windows here. So where am I going to make stairs? I can make it here, maybe? That would kind of look weird. This is, you know what? Maybe we make thinner stairs. Here, maybe? Let's see if that works. Come up. Yeah, that'll work. That works. Barely. And need the flooring. There we go. Which means we're going to need the flooring right about there. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Right there. And I should be able to. Let's see. Yep. Cool. All right. So the stairs come up. And I need more. This is a huge house. It's going to have maybe a third floor, too. Maybe. I got to think of how many bedrooms. So if I'm going to do bedrooms, that was not what I wanted to do. Cool effect, not what I wanted to do. All right. We will do a 4 block, right? Yeah, that's right. And really want to split, but it's really, let's see. If I do that, is it just 1 room, do you think? Or is it 2? If I don't, this might be a really just 1 large room at this point. Or a really small one. Because I mean, it'd be really small. Obviously, if I put it in the right spot, but I mean that's a tiny room. That's not gonna fly. Which means the door would be right here. And that one's offset by just a little bit. Okay, so you have the door into the room. This is a huge room. That's huge. All right, so we have 1 room there, 1 room upstairs, maybe a kitchen. They need a bathroom in here too. Probably upstairs though. Yeah, I made a lot of windows, just a ton of windows. It's gonna be kind of sad for a bathroom. Well, I can probably make that. Well, no, you don't want to make that into the bathroom because then you're going upstairs to get to the bathroom or to use the bathroom. You got to pass the bathroom. That would suck. Maybe an in-suite bathroom. Can I do it? Maybe. That's still a pretty small bathroom. But it's better than nothing. Let me see if I do this into another door. Like that, hopefully. Then make this a nice spacious bathroom for this huge room, which is still pretty huge. Cool. All right, that works for that. All right. And then we'll make a kitchen area and then definitely. Okay, cool. They're close to the border here, but they're not near anything else. So this upstairs is going to be kind of weird though. We're definitely going to make it a couple bedrooms. So we'll figure it out. Let's get more wood. Is my wood ready to harvest? Hopefully. We've been playing a while. Alright, so my wolf spade's ready to harvest. I forgot I was doing indigo as well. So my wolfsbane was taking a long time. My indigo wasn't taking any time at all to grow. That's what it was. All right. Well, they kind of look similar. I needed that indigo. All right. And these trees, I think, are ready to harvest as well. I don't think they get any bigger than this. All right, let's just chop everything down and collect everything. I love how you can grow stuff like this in your garden. Need wood? Just grow it in your garden. I hope I can make... Well, I know I can make one statue, but I have to go get it from the Pike's Tower thing. Oh, I can get two at a time? Cool. Do that. That one wasn't planted close enough. So much. Hopefully, it'll be a decent yield. Alright. Let's get all this stuff from here. Alright. That should be everything from the outside of the garden. Holy crap. So much easier to harvest this way, by the way. And I know I need wood somewhere. And I know hardwoods are for the planks, so keep that in mind as you're starting to navigate the gardening aspect of the game. All right. So this was the closest one to me. Oh, planks. Let's see if I get planks. I got 60. That's not bad. All right. So I need the wood stuff. Nope. Yeah, this is what I was using, huh? Wow, wood planks are 15 per. I didn't realize that. That's okay. We can go back over here now. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. That way, I have plenty of planks the next time I want them. Is there anything open, though? Cool. Anything else open? There's something there. And the indigo I'm going to use for my building blocks. Got 50 of them. I might need to... Actually, I might need to take some of the indigo plants and actually put them back into the cedar. There's 30 more indigo seedlings, but let's take 30 of... No. Let's take 20 of them and put it back in here. There we go. And I need, that should be plenty. Okay. All right. Which means, I don't know if I showed you earlier or not. I think it was earlier I showed that the new planting method that was taught to me is amazing. So I wanna spread the news. Okay. So that's the only seedlings I have. Okay. Well, there's plenty of seedlings. But I don't need any of these, I don't think. Let me see. Let me take a quick look. Oh, Gentian. I can always do the Gentian. Okay. All right. And here's what was shown to me. Well, told to me, technically. So you just basically, you start out and you get a nice line, right? And you just run it. Just down the line. Of course, if you run straight, it would be better. And that's as fast as you can do it, which I think is brilliant, by the way. Wow. They're not straight, but you know what? It's fast. There we go. I'm glad I didn't destroy him with my punching. But yeah, it's pretty fast, right? It's not bad. It's better than what I was doing before, which was taking forever and ever. All right, let's see. That's gonna need. What is that gonna need? That's gonna need some type of road to it. Okay. Let's see. Since I can't do curved roads, which really upsets me, but because they do curved roads, right? Missing. Oh, I thought I was on that. I was like, why am I missing materials? This should have like 10,000 of these things. Wow. There we go. All right. So to get to this, maybe I bring it out a little bit further. As a matter of fact, I need to think of my population here. Why isn't it fitting where the blocks would fit normally? All right. We'll be all right. We'll be okay. All right. Okay. That should be that's not a slope. Ah, godly. That means I'm gonna have to do that. All right. I'm thinking right around here to make the path. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, I'm close to where I wanted to be anyway, so that works. Wow. I don't know why my controller's freaking out on me. Really? There we go. Yeah, tonight's been folly after folly. Dying when I really shouldn't be dying. Of course, it was all user error, so I'm not gonna mince words. It was totally me dying. And I did traverse a shroud that I wasn't familiar with, so. All right, let's see. Getting close. Oh, really? And Yeah, let's just do this. Am I off just by a little bit? Yeah, of course I am. Off just by just a tad. And there's a little upstep. That's all right. We will take that upstep and make it stairs. There we go. For now. And they'll be able to get up and down. And I just realized I might as well do that here. Am I floating or snapping? Weird. This doesn't want to. There we go. Just in case somebody gets trapped. And then I can fix that terrain later. Went through here. Good. All right. We're making little paths, little inroads. And I'll probably try to lower this area down a little bit, because, or do I tear everything down and raise everything up a little bit? I'm not sure though, because I kind of like the level that it's at down at this end. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I got to think about that. And I think that timber might not be the right timber for it. Let's see what it looks like this. And it doesn't look bad. The conifer would probably look better, though. Let me see if I can... Nope, I didn't think I could. But I tried anyway. There we go. I think I have conifer tree ingredients. Let's see what we got. Nomads. Conifers are... There it is. We'll do 20, which will give me 50, and then... Yeah, let's do it. Let's make more conifer wood. And, of course, do your daily chores, because unlike the medieval chores emulator, otherwise known as PAX Day, this is less burdensome, but I haven't played PAX Day since 1.0 came out. However, has anybody else? I heard I still keep tabs on certain things, like they're coming up with quality of life after 1.0 launch, and I'm like, guys, quality of life should be the first thing you try to refine. And I'll point to this game. This is still in early access, and quality of life tools are at your disposal. There's a lot of quality of life to this game. I wonder if you'll be able to scoop the water from the lakes or the creeks that you can hopefully make, versus having to worry about wells all the time. That'll be interesting, actually, because they have so many more options with the way of water, or whatever they're calling it. It's going to be pretty cool. All right. Man, these carry a lot of water, so I always want to carry. Every time I run out of water, I'm slapping my. I'm like, I could have just taken care of this in a second or two, just by doing the chore it is of picking the water from the well. And I made several wells because I don't like to have to continually try to get water So, all right, that's not bad. 88, that's not bad. And then I can put it in an empty slot. If I find one, there's one. There we go. And actually, I can put the indigo plant here in the wolf's bane. Cool. So that made it easy. Is there any penny buns? Any at all? I'll put it there. I don't need them per se. And of course, the last chore of the day is to go. Wait, hold on. I just realized that these were finished. That's amazing. It's a lot of steel. And I got a lot of coal for that steel. Oh, what's that ring? See, I just find things randomly. Ring of Frost, I want to put in a different area. I can put those in a different area. See, I got a Frost Wand already, but the Mace of Denial is probably one. It's a 33. It's a rare. I really want legendary ones. But if we can upgrade weapons after the next update, yeah, for sure. And I have an iron chandelier too. Okay. Well, let's take that, because I'll never remember they're in here. And we will put those in here, along with all the other construction things. And what else do I need? These two go in there. And the incendiary could go right there. Cool. All right. I am tempted to put on the sheep thing for Easter, the sheep suit, or at least the helmet. I think you can equip something. Let me do that real quick, because I'm curious. I do like the look of the Gloom Monarch helmet, but it's not anywhere near what I want. All right, so you got the fluffy hood, right? So if you equip like that, you got the fluffy hood. And I think the helmet is actually still on your head. So let's go into the fluffy helmet. Come on, it's awesome. Yeah, so Alpine Antler Hood is still there. It's just a fluffy hood, which is kind of cool, actually. I don't think I'm going to use it, but it is cool. So I think how you take it off. How do you take it off? It's not a backpack thing. It would have to be taken off from here, right? How do you take it off? I might be stuck with it. Skills, crafting backpack journal, world. Maybe if I... That's pretty funny, though. You gotta enjoy that. Space to unequip. But how do you unequip the aesthetic? That's weird. Is there aesthetics? Ranged, grappling, ring, head. There's got to be a way to do the aesthetics, right? But take them off. There's got to be a way. Did I do something that I can't undo? It has to be from here too, right? I've trapped myself. I wonder, do they have help? Any help? Nope. I thought the aesthetics you can change out, but character skills, status details wouldn't be there. Skills wouldn't be there. it has this little thing here. Oh, here it is. Maybe it's okay. So it's under customize appearance. Okay. So you can hide it or you can unequip it, maybe. Nope. It's equipped. I can hide it, but I can't unequip it. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. That is, I like it. It's convoluted, but I do like it. I'll put the bunny away. It is cool. I think it's a fluffy hood. I don't know if it's sheep or anything like that. But this Ring of Frost is actually, the next time I go into that cavern to kill the Cyclops, I'm going to have to bring this Ring of Frost. But in doing so, this is the conundrum I have. I like my health ring, and I like my exceptional ring of mana because my regeneration is important to me. So both of those are really good rings. So I really don't want to do anything without those. But you know what? I might have to. All right, let me equip some stuff before I forget. All right, so that goes there. I still got to get a better weapon than the Frostwing Axe. It's epic, for sure, and it does 80. However, I want a little bit. I want another legendary axe if I have one, because I do tend to use the legendary stuff, and I got this Spine Chill axe in the legendary configuration. It's amazing, especially against the Hollow. Which, that's my Halloween episode for sure. Let's see, what else can I have here? The Exceptional Ring of Stamina is actually a really nice one, but I haven't really done anything with it. And I want to change out the Shadowbane for a better one. It's level 29, but I don't think I have anything better currently. And I'd like another gem arrow aspect to it. So that's the state of affairs so far. And let's see, that's for the big battle, actually. The greater health potions I can survive on. And that's going to be my clean... I need to make some clean bandages real quick. And clean bandages are the Huntress. So where is she? She usually hangs out around here. She's usually not one to go too far. There she is. Nope, didn't want to do that. Let's see. Cleaned bandage, I need antiseptic. Or wound ointment. So I need antiseptic, which I haven't made in a while. I thought I did. Let's see what antiseptic is going to cost me. Well, I do need... there's wound ointment. Chamomile. Oh, I need antiseptic, so I definitely need the antiseptic at a minimum. I don't think it's in here, though. Is this the antiseptic? Aloe and wood. So, yeah, let's do... There we go. That should be 59 of them, so I should be fine with that. And of course, this alchemical stuff is useful. Oh, and look at this. I don't need mana potions. God, I got lucky. I didn't even see that in there. Okay. I do like my armor, so this armor is pretty sweet. Until I get bored with it, and then I'll probably change it out. But now I know you can put the aesthetics on over your armor and how to take them off. That's kind of cool, too. And that tower is going to be epic once I finish it. Oh, let me check on my tar while I'm here. wood logs and Springlands dirt. Let's see if I had what I had making in there. Nothing. I really need that. It's the wood logs. It's the wood logs. All right, so that's the trees for the conifer, but I... Oh, wait, hold on. This is for shroud adhesive. Ooh, nice. Let's do that real quick. Because I like shroud adhesive. And it grows pretty fast, too. We got Indigo's already doing its thing. All right. So that is pathetic, but that's okay. We'll get them as close to each other as possible. There we go. Not straight, but not needed to be straight at this point because I suck at placement. And I'm glad I don't destroy things. But that's really fast, right? And I think Indigo's already done. Nice. Okay. That was fast. I didn't expect it that fast. Where did I put the Indigo? I guess it doesn't matter. And I'll put that there, put that there. Good. And then I can finish putting the other stuff. I can definitely see with my fourth stomach carrying a lot of different foods. Let's see. Definitely this order is good. Oh, I want to get some... You know what? Where's the alchemist? Where are you, alchemist? Oh, right there. Cool. I want to get more fireballs. Fireball 4s if I can swing it. Yeah, I can. There you go.
Bye.
All right, so I can carry stacks of 100. I didn't know that. So I'm kind of overkill, but that's all right. Because I really don't want to carry all that much. 100 is good. 100 is plenty. There we go. We'll put that down there. And then the arrows we will put in order of use. There we go. Flare. I'll bring the obsidian, lockpick, and I'll switch those. There we go. And I'm pretty much, this is my outfit to go adventure. And actually, I'll bring those. These are cool because they have an after fire effect, but I really don't use them all that often because they don't. Wow, they're already to harvest. That's crazy. That is really fast. I wonder if you have them grow more, do they grow even bigger? Or do you harvest them when you harvest them? I don't know. They're freaking looking though. They don't attack, so I'm happy. But they are objects, so you can't. There's a certain point where you'll bump into them. I'm wondering if, you know what? I'll experiment later. Let's just harvest them. Because this will give me a decent amount of shroud adhesive. 147. I think I have some cooking, so yeah. There we go. That works. All right, let's go put that in the chest. And I have no idea where I'm using the shroud adhesive. I used to need it all the time, and I didn't have it. So, all right, we're working on the antiseptic. I have plenty of this. How many do I have? I need about 250 more. Yeah, definitely. Or and do 100 more of those. Definitely. These shroud arrows, I'm going to use in the hallowed halls. They're awesome for the hallowed halls or shooting things behind gates and stuff like that. It's amazing how effective they are. All right, what other arrows do I need? I'm okay on steel. Well, you know what? Can I make the steel poison? I can make a decent amount of poison. Oh, wolf's bane. That's why I needed this. Okay. All right. Well, let's make 100. Definitely. And the obsidian, I don't need to. You know what? I just realized. I was there and I was like, you know what? I might as well do the 250 explosive. There we go. My flint arrows are out. All right, but I did get 2 stacks of 500, which puts me at my normal pickup of explosive arrows. So let's move that there, that down there. Just so I keep everything in check, in some kind of semblance of order. And I'm still looking for a weapon, a bow. All right, so this one is just level 24. That's not what I was looking for. Let's see. Do I have any good bows in here? I have this one. That's a 31 with a 39 power. Wow, it's actually... This one is epic, and this one is... Where was it? There it is. This is rare. So I get piercing damage, ice damage, and brutal. I might just... But it has so much more power than that one. Let me raise it and see what happens. I don't think he can... No, he can't. He's the one person you can't have equipment upgrades. Let's see. Equipment. Enhance equipment. It's only 386. That's not bad. That power's 42 with 20% brutal. That's actually not bad. Oh, draw speed's 1 second. I bet you that's probably why I didn't do that. Let's see. Draw speed is 0.6 seconds. So every 1.2 seconds, I can get 2 arrows down, or 2 seconds. 2 arrows at 29, I outpace this bow. And I do still have vicious, it increases backstab damage, so I'm really not utilizing this bow to where its full capabilities. But it also has shroud magic damage. Maybe I swap it for now. For now. Because it's a better bow overall. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I have the Metal Star Mace, but this is level 10. Although legendary. What else do I have in here? Draconian Bow, which is level 25. I have those arrows. I don't know. don't have a lot of different weapons. I have a lot of different weapons. I've been accumulating them. That was a really nice weapon when it was at the level I was. See, that's level 29, level 19 bow. I like the look of this Shroud Corrupted Hammer, but it's a two-handed weapon, so I was like, eh. Tempest Wind is okay, however, it's not as good as the legendary I have currently. This increases the backstab damage. This does not, though, right? Yeah, that doesn't. Okay. What else do I have? Vaporous Staff, Thunderbolt. I collected a lot of different stuff, and I didn't really destroy a lot of the weapons that I currently have, as one can see by the just the amount of stuff I carry. Sometimes I put weapons where the lower level weapons I put over here. I used to put all my stuff in here, and I realized that I got well above. Oh, here's my Shroud arrows. Those bone arrows are really good too. Oh, I should definitely put these in the other box. And let's see. What else do I see? I get this at Epic too, the Spine Chill Axe, but the Legendary is much, much better. What else do I have in here that I have no idea? This was one of my favorite weapons of all time. This was Jasmina's Apothis, and it was great. It's still pretty for a level 21 doing 65. It's not bad, not at all. Okay, enough of the indulgement. Let me where am I putting these blocks? These are going in here, maybe. Wow, barely enough room. So that's okay. We pretty much have built every block that possibly could be at this point. All right. With all that said, let's call it for tonight, and then I'll be back on Friday probably, which is Halloween. That's the I'm going into the Hallowed Halls again to try to get that Cyclops head, that one over here. I think that's the one I'm going to. It's not this one. I don't remember. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. I think. I gotta figure it out. There's a key to it, so I think it's either that one or this one. And I think I have it in my journal, as a matter of fact. Quests. There it is. And then I can let's make that the active quest, and I can probably. It says it's easy. I guess now it should be with me going in at the max level. I thought you can look for it on your map, but I guess you can't. Okay. So if we look at the map, my active quest should be highlighted, right? And since they're both the same on the same left hand side, I'm not going to know. Well, actually, I might. That's interesting. I made it my active quest, but it didn't. Journal. Okay. Okay. All right. I should have read that because I had no idea I was going up against the Cyclops from Hell in Revelwood. Okay. All right, so that went up here. Okay. And you have a key and everything that you have to worry about. All right, but that's this Halloween. I might get a little later on that one because of the having the Halloween experience. I might be at 9 Central, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'll throw that around this week, and of course, I have a full week of work, as we all do. Sad to say, but we do what we must, and we're grateful for that. I'm supposed to say, I'm sure, but yeah, it's gonna be an interesting week. I'm looking forward to it, and of course, Halloween Friday, we're gonna go to the Hallowed Halls. Check out the channel. I do short stories and the such. So, I do short stories with static pictures, basically. So I'm narrating. I do use AI to as a voiceover. So basically, I'll act it out, but I'll have the AI change my voice as a voice changer. So at least there's some emotion in it. That's correct, or at least the pronunciation of certain words is correct. So I do use those the voice changer feature of 11 Labs, but it's been fun. And I've been getting into audio mixing and such things like that. As AI gets better with the video part, I might be able to do a little bit more video editing into those. But for now, AI's not there, and it's still expensive for videos. So, but it's not bad on a lot. I heard Sora 2 is just amazing, but I'm not spending that much money. Gosh, that's a lot of money. Yeah, check out the channel. I got music videos. I got short stories. I have all the development through the first year of PAX Days early access, which you can compare that to today. But I talk about different philosophical and ancient philosophies and wisdom that's applied today with modern research, basically complementing or saying, yeah, they were right. But yeah, check out all that content. I'm sure you'll have a fun time, just kind of perusing. And I'm adding content, hopefully weekly, plus doing these podcasts. And this is just fun. So thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate everyone being here. And with all that said, have a great week. And no matter when you're watching this, have a good night or have a great day. And until then, we will see you on Friday. Everyone be safe.
A distant bell, a silent road, mist hangs heavy, tales untold. Lanterns flicker in the fog, shadows paint the walls, tired feet on winding logs. Night begins to fall, every mile behind us, every secret shown. We carry on uncertain, but we never walk alone. So keep a light for wandering souls, let hope burn clear and true. We leave our footprints in the cold and write our stories few. Ghostly laughter in the trees, memories on the breeze. What we find and what we lose are written in the leaves. Every dream that brought us So keep alive for wandering souls.